He had done everything right. 4 rounds of competition. 3 opponents eliminated. His reaction time off the starting line was better than his opponents. The Matco Tools dragster had shown real speed all weekend. And then, somewhere just past the 60-foot mark on the most important run of his Chicago weekend, the tires went away. Brown owned the starting line in the final, a .053 to Langdon's .068, but began hazing the tires, and Langdon ran him down past half-track, crossing at 3.775 seconds and 335.90 miles per hour. When you lead off the line against Shawn Langdon and still lose, that is how unforgiving Top Fuel drag racing is in 2026. This is the full story of Antron Brown's Sunday in Chicago, how he got to that final round, what went wrong in that last pass, and what it all means for the championship battle that is tightening race by race. Antron Brown did not stumble into the final round at Route 66 Raceway. He fought his way there, round by round, against quality opposition on a track that was behaving differently with every pair that ran. In round 1, Brown posted a 3.777 at 329.18 miles per hour to defeat TJ Zizzo, who ran a competitive 3.796 of his own. It was a clean, professional execution, nothing flashy, nothing wasted, just the kind of controlled run that a 4-time world champion makes when he is locked into a Sunday mindset. The quarterfinals delivered the most anticipated pairing of the round. Brown and rookie sensation Matty Gordon left as one, and Brown put the nose of his car ahead to take a narrow 3.774 to 3.804 victory in what was a battle of rival tool companies. Gordon had been one of the stories of the entire Chicago weekend. Brown dispatched her by inches. The semifinals brought Leah Pruitt, and Brown handled that challenge just as methodically, using a 3.809 to move past Pruitt, who was with him at the start but had to give a quick pedal on her Dodge dragster. 3 rounds, 3 wins, and a spot in the final that represented only the second time all season he had reached Sunday's last pair. Brown reached his first final round of the season and the 145th of his career after defeating TJ Zizzo, rookie Matty Gordon, and Leah Pruitt. 145 career final rounds. The number alone speaks to the kind of consistency that separates a 4-time champion from everyone else. Then came the run he will be thinking about all week. Everything about that final round suggested Brown was about to win. He had lane choice. He had momentum. He had the better reaction time, and in a sport where thousandths of a second decide outcomes, winning the starting line battle against a driver of Langdon's caliber is no small thing. Brown owned the starting line with a .053 to Langdon's .068. He was ahead before either car reached the 60-foot mark. Everything the 4-time champion had built across 3 rounds of domination was in place to deliver the result. Then the tires lost grip. Langdon went 3.775 seconds at 335.90 miles per hour in his Kalita Air dragster while Brown hazed the tires early, finishing with an effort of 4.225 at 206.48 miles per hour. The gap between those 2 time slips tells the story of how quickly a Top Fuel race can go from a certain win to a certain loss. Brown went from leading off the line to coasting home as Langdon rocketed through to his second consecutive victory. The numbers are almost difficult to process side by side. Langdon ran one of the better passes of the day. Brown barely made it to the finish line. In the winner's circle, Langdon was asked about his longtime rival and friend. What he said offered a window into the respect these 2 drivers have built through years of competing against each other at the very highest level. "We've been great friends for a long time, talk on the phone all the time, share a lot of information," Langdon said of his relationship with Brown. "It's always a good race with Antron." The result in Chicago did something important to the 2026 Top Fuel point standings. It widened a gap that Brown desperately needs to close. Langdon already owns 2 number 1 qualifiers this season and delivered the fastest run in NHRA Top Fuel history at 345.00 miles per hour earlier this year. Brown, who was the reigning 4-time champion entering the season, now finds himself in a race against a man who appears to be driving the best car in the class. Brown evens his series rivalry with Langdon at 35-30 but is now 6-4 against him in final rounds. The head-to-head record tells a complicated story. Brown has won the overall rivalry but is losing the moments that matter most. Final rounds. Championship rounds. The runs where the Wally Trophy is sitting at the end of the track. There is no self-pity in Antron Brown's approach to this sport. There never has been. He built AB Motorsports from the ground up, won a 4th championship as a team owner, and has spent his entire career responding to adversity the same way, by going back to work. The Matco Tools dragster showed genuine pace all weekend in Chicago. The qualifying numbers were strong. The elimination runs through 3 rounds were exactly what a championship team is supposed to produce on a Sunday. 1 tire haze in 1 final round does not change any of that, but it does change the points, and the points are what the summer is going to be built around. The top fuel class has spent the first 6 races throwing haymakers from every corner of the pit area, and 6 races in, 1 man is standing above everyone else. Langdon has won 3 times. He holds the points lead. He owns the fastest run in top fuel history this season. Antron Brown has been here before. He knows what it takes to chase down a points leader in the second half of a season. He did it on the way to his 4th championship. He will not walk away from this Chicago weekend defeated in spirit, only in the standings. But the next time those 2 cars line up in a final round, Brown is going to need to make his run. Because Shawn Langdon is making his every single time.